Guys, seriously, what the fuck was today? I don't even know where to start. I literally just got off of work. The full moon is fucking with me. It's like ugly back here. We swerving off the road. Okay, Chloe. I work at my mom's thrift store. I've been working there for, I was like so little. Today, some guy comes in and he's like, do you have any umbrellas? I was like, yeah. So like I showed him where the umbrellas were. He was like, I'm stranded in Chester right now. And I was like, oh, like I'm sorry. He was like, oh, do you have anything for dogs? And I was like, yeah, like let me show you where it is. And so I showed him. He got them, and then he asked me like transportation from here to Red Bluff or from here to Chico or Redding. And I was like, I don't know, like let me look for you. I was like looking things up on my phone and like trying to find how to get him a ride. And like take him next door, and I'm like asking my mom, I was like, oh, like do you know anything? She was like, blah blah blah. We didn't find him a ride. When he comes back in later, he was like, do you have any sleeping bags? And I was like, yeah, like let me show you where they are. So then I went and I showed him, and I was like, there's this one, and then there's also this one. He was like, oh, I'll take this other one. And I was like, actually I'll just buy this other one for you. And I was like, and I'll buy your dog a blanket. And he was like, okay, like thank you so much. And he was like, what's your name? Oh, I'm Chloe. I was like, what's your name? And then he told me. He was like, okay, because I'm gonna probably like send you a Christmas gift. And I was like, no, like you don't have to do that. Like I'm just doing this to be nice and because I want to. He's like leaving, and he's like, I know any place where I could get cheap food. And I was like, yeah, there's like a holiday market and there's a Dollar General just like over there. And he was like, okay, I just don't know what to do about my stuff, and I don't want anybody to take my stuff or like my dog, and like I don't want to leave my dog. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I will take care of your dog, knowing damn well my mom would kick my ass. She would literally probably kill me and fire me from my job because we're not allowed to have pets in the store. So I literally like totally just was like, yeah, let me take care of your dog while you go and you do your thing. He like leaves, and like I'm expecting this guy to come back, and it's taking like 20 minutes. Dog man was like there with Boss. Dog's name was Boss. His dog is so precious. He was like 10 months old. Like just super excited, and I was like actually really excited to take care of him. I was like, is Boss gonna be able to sit and stay because I still have to work, and I'm still working and I have to still do my job? And he was like, yeah. He's like telling the dog to sit, and like the dog isn't listening, and like to lay down, and the dog isn't listening. He gets mad, and he was like, you motherfucker, guess I'll just take him with me. I was like, okay. He's like walking out. Other dude is literally in the store. Dog like goes up to the dude, and like the guy's like petting him and stuff. Dog man was like, come here motherfucker, I'm gonna chop your balls off. Guy was like, what'd you say, you motherfucker? Like, no you're not. Literally got pressed, like his face was turning red. Dog man just walked off, and a guy that was just in the store hanging out, I was like, how's your day going? And he was like, actually like it's going okay. Yeah, like on my way over here, like some dude was trying to run over a raccoon. And I was like, okay, so welcome to this place. Any guy here will literally fucking do that for fun, and I'm not even joking. If it's a squirrel or like a raccoon and you don't hit it, and if a guy doesn't hit it, they're literally called a girl. Like they're called a pussy. So sorry dude, welcome to it. This lady walks in, I'm like, hi, how's it going? She's like, I'm okay, but don't go asking other people. I was like, ha. Like I literally laughed awkward. I will put the video in here right now. Hi. How's it going?
I'm doing okay. Just don't ask anybody else.
Yeah, that was just really fucking offsetting. I was like, this is such a weird day. This other lady, I'm like, hi, like, how are you? And she looks me dead in the eyes and walks over to me. She was like, I literally can't hear you. And I was like, oh, I was just asking how you are. And she was like, oh, I'm just 83 years old, and I'm cold, and this weather, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, like, I'm sorry. And she was like, I used to work here. And I was like, no, like, the owner just bought this building too. She owns the one next door, like, hospice is down the street. She was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this bitch that took over hospice, she like put some tables in the back and like made it really hard to work. So I was like, fuck this, fuck you, and I walked out. I was like, okay grandma, like you tell him. I didn't say that. And I was like, dang, okay. She was like, is my brother in here? And I was like, I don't know. There's a guy in the back though. She was like, yeah, that's my brother. Flip him off for me. I just literally laughed. I was like, okay, weird. Earlier in the day, I was helping some lady find snow boots. And we were just putting winter out, so none of our snow boots were out yet. Like, pulled stuff out of bags for her. My mom was like in there and at the register. And the lady like walked up and she was like, actually, like, the young lady is helping me. And I was like, oh, okay. I took it over. I was like, not you talking to my boss man like that. That's literally my mom. It was really awkward. Like, today was so weird and people's vibes were so weird. Never experienced anything like that in my whole thrift store career. There is not a spider web hanging from that. That means there's a spider in my car. I was filming for like content for my mom all day long. It's fun though. Getting to people. You guys were probably expecting a lot more than that. Oh my gosh, I literally forgot about this. Morgan sent me a screen recording last night of this guy that I used to talk to. We were like together, I guess. Like we were like talking. She sent it to me. I said, aw, I miss him. He texted me this morning at 8 a.m. I blocked his number because it was like really toxic. It was like really bad. He added me back on Snapchat. I didn't realize that I never like unadded him. I knew he unadded me, but I didn't know I didn't unadd him back. He added me back and said, hi, Chloe. I was like, what's up? Just checking to see how you are. I said, I'm good. How are you? He said, good. I'm really sorry for unadding you. I was like, I don't care, but I'm gonna go back to how I was. So he sent like this emoji and I blocked him. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Love you guys so much. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.